Hi, everybody. Hey. Hello, everybody. That coffee is hot. Oh my God. We had chicken and cheese quesadillas for dinner. My favorite. So delicious. So delicious. Got my belly full. I always get my belly full, and then I'm like, right? How are you guys? Lee walks in and cleans up, takes out the trash. Thank God. And the recycles, right? We got the cookies and the cakes. I don't know if I have room for cookies and cakes, but my aunt always said that we have two bellies. We have two bellies. We have a regular food belly and then we have a sweet food belly. So I will keep that in mind. Hey, Bubbles Crafty Corner. Hello. Hey, Cynthia Boojack. How are you, dear? Hey, Kayleen Platt. She says, Lee, did you remember the ho-hos? Hey Mary Lou, how are you? Hey Chaloon. Oh ho ho. Chaloon wants to know what are those names of your avatar, the cute kitties in your avatar. What are their names? Hey Billy, hey Chaotic Crafting with V. Hey Joe, how are you? Hi Erica Radats. Welcome. She says new to your video, spent today painting and watching a replay of you and Grace doing a fender. Oh wow. Wow, that was a while back. And that was a long one too, right? That was like a what she do like a 12-hour stream or something like that? I can't remember. It was a long one though. But welcome, Erica. Welcome. Hey, Mutt Nuts. Hey, Kath and April. How are you? Hey, Miss Kell. There's Amelia Pug Mom. Hey. Hey, Sherry. Erica says I laughed so hard. I bet you did. There were lots of laughs to be had in that live stream. Definitely. We made her do all kinds of things. She was eating chocolate and coffee beans and I don't even know what all she was doing. Vegemite and chocolate syrup or something crazy. Ugh. Mm. Hey, Steph. Hi, Steph. So I finished. I've had two finishes as of late. I finished my Festive Flamingo from Abigail's Winter Box, and I have finished my Un Lettre pour Noël. Jeanette is here. I finished that one from Oraloa, and it is gorgeous. So I just finished it, and I'm ready. I made her son eat a banana. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty raw. That was pretty raunch. That was pretty raunchy. I do remember that. Hey, Sandy Chin. Thank you, Kel. Thank you, Kel. Sherry said, I remember that live trying to order the special shaped. Yeah, I forgot. She did do that. Holy cow. Oh my God. Right, Steph. I did start it. I fell asleep watching it. It is funny. Um, yeah, that's a pretty funny show. If you guys haven't watched it, there is a TV show that Steph turned me onto. You'll have to tell them where it's at again, Steph, because I can't remember. I just searched on my Roku and it told me what app it was on. But it's a TV show called Jury Duty, and it's about, um, it's kind of like this one guy gets punked, right? Like with Ashton Kutcher. It's not Ashton Kutcher, it's not punked, but it might as well be because Free V. Okay. Yeah. Freevee. Super cute show so far. So far. But everybody in it is an actor. And it's like they're going through jury selection, and this one dude is not an actor. He's like a real person, and he doesn't realize that everybody else is actors, and he just thinks these people are nutso. Like this one guy stands up, and the judge is like, "Is there any reason why why you feel like you wouldn't make a good juror, or why you wouldn't be qualified as a juror?" And the one guy stands up and he's like, "Yeah, this reason," and the judge is like, "No, that's not a good reason." And he's like, "Okay, how about this reason?" And the judge is like, "No, that's not a good reason." He's like, "Okay, I'm racist." And the judge is like, "Are you really though?" And he's like, "No." It's like, okay. So yeah, it's a super cute TV show. This is a diamond painting that I think I'm going to start next. I think I'm going to start this one next. I was just digging under my pile. So under that table back there in that corner, you can probably see all the boxes. Kind of. Down there. A bunch of boxes. That's like part of my stash. I have another part of my stash up there. Another part of the stash is in another room. Anyway. So starting February the 1st, I am co-hosting and sort of guest co-hosting. So I'm like feeling like I'm getting ready to burp, coffee burp, but I think it's gone now. So starting February the 1st, I am co-hosting Palentine 2024 with Mindy for Mindy's Diamond Moments. And then Christopher, Colassa, and Stacy from Stacy Ritzy, they're doing DP Crafts. They're doing I think this is their second annual Retro Cult Classics. And they have so graciously asked me to be like a guest co-host. I'm sponsoring their event, but because they love me and because they know that I am like an 80s obsessed crazy person, I'm obsessed with any and everything 80s, then they're like, "Oh, well, she could be a part of it." So I'm going to help them out, do what I can do, I guess. I don't know what I'll do, what my little job will be, but I want to promote the Retro Cult Classics event too, because that's going to be super duper fun. You'll have to visit their channels to find out for sure what the rules and regulations are. Rules and regulations, I mean, come on. But on the Palentine event, that is basically diamond painting. This isn't like the official video announcement, but excuse me. Yeah. Uh, hold on, what? Hey, lovely. So far, they are all in. TTR wanted to get you on now. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cheryl? Wanted to get me on. Uh, make sure you read the fine print. So then he's trying not to die of laughter in the jury box because he didn't expect dude to actually say that. Oh, I know, right? I know. He only said the racist thing because the guy getting pranked told him it worked on Family Guy. Yeah. Yeah, true. True story. Stacy's and all the others are doing Ticket to Ride, so we need you to be in it too. Yeah, I know TTR is Ticket to Ride, and I'm sponsoring that event too, but I'm talking about just the ones I'm co-hosting. I'm not a host of the Ticket to Ride. That's all I was doing. But I am being a sponsor for the Ticket to Ride too. Anyway, yeah, what fine print, Steph? What's Cajun says hi, Tammy. She's okay. She doesn't want to do much anymore. It breaks my heart. What's going on with Cajun? Is it your mom, Cajun? Um, oh, because I said to read the rules and regulations. Yeah. the uh the rules and regulations. Yeah, read them. Read them. Read them. You never know. You might be giving away your like firstborn or something. I don't know. I mean, but I have to have something to work on between now and February the 1st because I have to pick out a canvas that will work for um, Palantine, for the Retro Cult Classics, and I would love for it to work for Ticket to Ride too. But since I'm not like participating in any events, I mean, since I'm not participating in Ticket to Ride, like I don't want to win prizes because I'm a sponsor. But everybody else needs to be doing winning prizes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to be entering to win any prizes in Ticket to Ride. But if I can figure out how to make all three work, then I will totally do that because why not? It's always fun whenever you can work on a canvas that is in the same sort of theme that everybody else is, you know. I did finish it, Erica. Yes, I finished that painting. The canvas that Grace and I worked on together was called Balloons Over the Bay. And that was a gift to me from Only Being Chris. And she and I started a row together, the very first row, and then I finished it after she left. But yeah, I did finish it. It's so beautiful. It's super pretty. Mutt Nuts is doing a Sesame Street Friends from DAC for Retro Cult Classic. Nice. Nice. Um, Cheryl says, Jenny, you can play with us and have fun. Yeah, I can. One kid. I better read then because I only have one kid. Don't want to give her up yet. Well, maybe the rules and regulations will state that the winner that you have to pay with pizza and brownies from Domino's or Papa John's or wherever that comes from. I don't know. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for posting those links, honey. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, Sue Layden. Hi, Christopher Kalasa. So, Christopher, I know that Cynthia just posted the link, or Kel did one or the other of them listed the link to your video or Stacy's video. I can't remember which. Um, and hey, Peggy Wood. Hey. Oh, Morgana says it's all gone. Well, kind of like that birthday cake that you and Caden wanted a piece of. I'm sorry about your luck. Tammy, I didn't see you. No, honey. Hi, 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 hi. But anyway, Christopher, I was letting them know that they might ought to read the rules and regulations on the Retro Cult Classic event because I don't know if the rules and regulations say that they have to, pay to enter the event with like their firstborn child or pizza and brownies from Domino's or you know. But before because today's the 18th and I'm usually a fast diamond painter. Um so my 46th birthday is next Thursday, the 25th. Well, happy early birthday, Mutt Nuts. Happy early birthday. But before the 1st of February, I'm not going to be able to wait that long to start another diamond painting. So I was like, I still want to do something wintry because it's only January, right? I don't want to do anything Christmassy. So I decided on this one. I picked this one out. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I believe I got this from Randy from You Can Call Me Butter in a D Stash. I think it was her that I got it from. But it's the Ice Princess. That's the one I'm gonna do. It's round. But yeah, she's super pretty. I think it'll be a fun one. And it's only a 77 by 55. That's like a sweet spot for me. I don't know that I'll get it finished. I probably won't. But anyway. Yeah, definitely an oldie but a goodie. Yeah. I thought about pulling out, there was 2 or 3 others that I was thinking about. I've got that one, that abstract cat from DAC that's like the cat with all the rainbow colors, you know. There's Monica! Baby cakes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So I don't know why I'm doing the aloha dance, but happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4 and all the rest on CBS. Happy birthday, Monica. Monica. Happy birthday to you. I love you. Yeah, everybody give some birthday cakes and wishes and thoughts and all the things in the chat for Miss Monica. Monica, Monica. Yeah, and I did have, I'm not gonna lie, Mon, I had a little birdie whisper in my ear. Her name might start with a K. I did. Oh, is Caden here? I didn't see Caden pop in. Where's Caden at? Is Caden here? Where's Caden? Missed him. I feel like I haven't seen him in forever. I don't see him. Caden, where are you? I don't see Caden. Hmm. Maybe I missed him. I skipped over it or something. Hey, Robert. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I have my coffee, coffee, coffee. And I use this all the time. Kel, you can tell Chris, because I know Chris is never here. Your sister, Chris, you know. Since there's like 52 Chris's in our little squad. Um, but I use this every day. I use it as a coaster. It sits right here on my desk, and I keep my little coffee cup on it, or my, you know, my tumbler. But yeah, it says no friendship is an accident. And this was a sweet little gift from Chris and Kel. Super cute, right? Um, Cheryl said Caden surprised her in live. Yeah, I don't see him. April said Chris or Kel start with a K. Let's see. Where? Tammy says, hey, Caden, if you're still in chat. Yeah, I don't see him. Cute and true, right? My partner, Chris, right? I know it. I know. I do love it. And it does. It says, no friendship is an accident. And then Abigail, how sweet is this? I might have already showed you guys this. I can't remember. I think I did last week or the week before. But Abigail had sent me um, the first year that we were together, um, she sent me this sweet little gift. It's like a little trinket tray, right? Just a little like ceramic trinket tray. And it says, true friendship knows no distance. It's so pretty. And I keep it like right here on my desk too. I love my little stuff like that. Morgana said, I was going to send you a strippergram, baby cakes, but I wasn't sure about your address. Sorry, maybe next year. That's funny. Wait. April said, I think somebody tried to type Kayleen and typed Caden. Oh. Hey, Berta. Berta says, my name, if you didn't know, starts with a K. Well, my real name. What? Berta is not your real name? I didn't know. Wait a minute. Hmm. Hey, bling it up. There's Rochelle. Rochelle. Hey, girl. How are you? How are you, Rochelle? Busy, busy. I'm sure. I'm sure you're probably sitting there diamond painting, aren't you? Kel says, when someone is so close to your heart, they're never far away. Do you guys remember? And I know Kel will appreciate this. And Grace didn't know it either. And of course, Abigail's like 2 years old, so of course she didn't know it. But, oh my God. And I've mentioned this in the live chat before, but I don't remember if you guys knew what it was. This is going to show my age, but I don't care. Y'all know I'm in my 40 somethings, right? So, there was a movie back in the 80s or early 90s. I feel like it was in the 80s, but it could have been the early 90s. And it was called, I think it was called The American Tail. Tail. Or was it Tale? I feel like it was Tail because it was mice. Now I gotta look it up. But the one little mouse, his name was Fievel. Like, how did they spell it? Phivel or was it Fivel? Anyway, Fievel. And he gets lost. They're traveling, right? Well, he's traveling with his family. And he gets lost and he like goes to the how is it he gets to the Statue of Liberty? I can't remember. But there's like this little like dove, right? That perches on the Statue of Liberty. Isn't it the doves that's all over New York that like poop on everything? Is that the bird? Doves? You guys help me out here. Help me out here. Christopher Colassa, I need your assistance because I know you know him. Yes. Yes, Christopher. Somewhere out there beneath the pale blue sky or whatever. Um, that song, he sang that. So Fievel sang that song all pigeons. That's it. Anyway, the pigeon is perched up there on in the Statue of Liberty, and he's pale moonlight. Yeah, he was. What did I say? The pale blue sky, pale moonlight. Anyway, he was sitting there, in the Statue of Liberty, speaking in French because merci beaucoup, blah 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 blah. So he's like talking, and all this sweet little French accent, ha ha ha, to this mouse, and he's trying to, you know, help him out and all. It was so sweet. And I love that movie, right? I love that movie. And I was trying to explain it somewhere out there. We're all underneath the same pale moon light, blah, blah, blah. And neither one of them get it. I'm like trying to be all sweet about how, all you gotta do is look up at the moon and there, and I'm under the same moon. Only with Grace, it's not really true because her moon is my moon, but our moons come out at the different times, right? So, um, right, Kayleen, I know, that was why the pigeon spoke French. But anyway, Kel, I'll give you a hint. I got my real name before I got Berta. So, Joanna, I was singing that song because I was trying to explain to them the song from American Tail, Sky Rats. Um, Baby Cake says, if love can see us through, someone's thinking of me and loving that. Yes. Kel loved American Tail. Christopher loved that song. Oh. Yes, Five Goes West. I remember Five Goes West too, but that was the like sequel to American Tail. Somewhere out there, yes, yes, yes. Jeanette says, I remember that and I'm older than you. Wait, I want to know. Oh, Vanessa liked it too. Um, Sue says, Tail. With the mouse says Mary Lou. Yes. Fievel. Yeah, I want to know what Berta's real name is. Joanna says, hey girl, hey, hey. What are you left out of, Cheryl? Rochelle says, I'm good, just sitting down to relax. Yay. Okay, now I've got caught up in those comments. Now I got a bajillion more down here to get caught up on. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Duh, but why do you keep capitalizing Kel? Who? Oh, Berta. Oh, Lord. Is Berta's like real name Kelly? Oh, would it be? Morgana said, I always love the rescuers down under. Kel says, no, Berta, not spell check. If your name is Kelly or some version of it, I'm offended you changed it. Berta says, K, April, K. What did you send me mail for, Joanna? April says, K, Berta. Hey, Lisa. How are you tonight? I'm driving, so I can't type, so I'm talking and driving, and I'm being safe. Anywho, it's been a while since I've talked to anybody. I'm going to work. All right, Lisa, I've been doing good, but yeah, be safe. Be safe, and it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. Berta says, okay, another hint. I got my name before I was born. But Berta, is that really a hint? Is that really a hint? I'm caught up in the chat. Yay. Yay. Oh Lord, Joanna's called me a heifer. She said, because I wanted to send male heifer. Let me ask you, Joanna, did you ever send, because I never got the sticker sheets for Charleston Charm or the other one from Dreamer Designs. I never got those. I don't know if you sent them. Mary Lou says, were you supposed to be an Albert? That's a good thought, because she said before I was born. Maybe they're like, oh, honey, we're going to call her Albert. Or we're going to call him Albert. And then whenever she comes out, it turns from Albert to Berta. I know, right, Christopher? Berta with her these shady clues. So, here's the kit for this sticker sheet. This is an early sticker sheet, right? Yeah. And there's only 28 colors. Only 28 colors. Okay, we got our name. We get our names in our culture. Okay, wait. Okay, we get our names in our culture when we are born before we get our English name. Oh, now guess. Yeah, I'll never guess that. I'll never get that. Lisa probably changed it from Karen. I'm sorry they are lost in the dark corners of the craft room, says Joanna. Wait, what is it? What is what? The stuff? No way can I guess, Berta. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to guess that. Sherry says, my best friend from high school, we have a saying, if we have known someone for more than 7 years, you're family. I get that. I get that. Uh-oh. I think Lee hit a nail on the head. Is it Karen? Is it Karen? Is that your name? Tammy said my parents did that. I was supposed to be Tommy if I was a boy. Then Tammy if I was a girl. Well, I came out to be a girl, so my name, as you all know, is Tammy. My name, thank God. So apparently, my mom was going to name me Orlando Dawn. I mean, it just makes me think of that song, Delta Dawn. What's that? Flower you have on. Joanna says they'll resurface in like 2 years. Okay, well, I'll just wait until they resurface. That's all. Orlando. Yes. Orlando Dawn. I'm glad she chose Jenny too. Well, Jennifer. Sandy said I was given a Cherokee name before I was born. Then afterwards, I was given an American name. Baby cakes, what are you sending me a super sticker for, you little hess? It's your birthday. Thank you. You didn't have to. What are you gifting people for on your birthday? Thank you, Berta. That is very sweet, Berta. Monica, I am so sorry. I said Berta. I meant Monica. Baby cakes. Shush now. Don't shush me. You think that just because it's your birthday and you send me the money that I can't like come all the way over there and spank your little hind end? Hmm? No, from Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, says Lee. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I just know something about, it's a stripper named Orlando Dawn. Oh my God. I love you, baby cakes. I love you and thank you. But it's your birthday. Morgana said, I think my parents were drunk when they named me. I like the name Morgana. I think it's kind of, dark and mysterious. Um, Oh, so I can buy her a real cake, right, Tammy? Bird is like, I'm like, what did I do now? What did I do now? Kel's laughing at me because I said you little hef. I know, right? You little hef. I'll send you my address too. Okay, 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 okay. And if you send me the wrong address, I know one person that knows right where you live. April says you stirred up some stuff for sure, Berta. Mm-hmm. Tie yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Oh my gosh. Christopher, now I'm not going to get that song out of my head, said Berta. Oh, now Lee's trying to get a step ladder for Berta to try to Gibbs slap you. Well, she needs one because Berta's shorter than me and I'm 5'1", so I mean, me and Berta's pretty much like I'm like this to Berta. So, Morgana says, "Oh yeah, I'm real mysterious." The name sounds really mysterious. Like, what was the name of from the Addams family? What was her name? What was her name? It was something like your name, Morgana, Morticia. Yeah, that was a totally different name. Never mind. Sorry, Morticia and Morgana are not. No, they're not the same. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Diamond Painting Cajun. Goodness gracious. Thank you for the super sticker too. That's sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mm, you guys are awesome sauce. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll buy me some coffee with that. Lord knows I go through enough of it, right? Morgana is an exotic name to me, says Kel. Me too. I mean, it's not, you don't never hear that name, right? Hmm. Cajun said, here's two. Baby Cake said, maybe two. A Gibbs slap, that's from the, oh, what was that TV show? Gibbs was my dad's favorite on that show. Um, I forget what the name of the show is. It's like a cop kind of, one of those like Chicago Fire or Chicago. It's one of those SVU shows or something like that. I forget the name of it. Now Lee's laughing at Berta. Mm-mm-mm. Tammy says I love the name Morgana too. See, Berta, you are not taller than me. There's no way. Oh, NCIS. Is that it? Holy cow, Lee is 6 foot tall and 6 inches. Whoa, I didn't know that. Seriously? Good grief. Morticia, you guys. You're all like, Morticia, 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 Morticia. It's from a TV show, April NCIS. That's the name of it. I called it everything but NCIS. Um, Morticia, you guys are killing me. I love Lurch, right? I always like the Addams family. And I love the Munsters too. Yeah, but then you add the rest of her name, Banana Hammock. Yeah, there's that. That ought to go on her driver's license. That should be part of her, like, government name. Morgana Banana Hammock Brown. Berta says I'm a whole inch taller, and that's a lot. Are you really, though? Really? Are you really, though? Are you sure you haven't shrunk? Because I feel like I'm taller than you are. Or at least we're eyeball to eyeball. I love you too, Cajun. That was super sweet of you. And I do hope that everything's going okay with your mom. That's tough. It's gets tough, you know. Um, Lee says rests my forearm on Berta's head. That's how Grace done me. That's how Grace did me, literally. Yes, seriously. 6'6". My one of my sisters, not Mickey, the other one, she dated a guy one time that was like, I think he was 6'7", and he would have to like duck under the doorways in our house, like from room to room. You know, he would have to like tip his head under to walk under the doorways. Crazy. And she literally, she's probably my sister's. If I had to guess, she's probably 5'6", maybe ish. Um, and if even, I mean, she's taller than me for sure. But yeah, big difference. Berta says, you know where I can hit easily, Lee. Don't go there. Yeah, all she's got to do is just go, and done deal. You're done so. Cajun says I'm 4'10". There you go. Now we have officially, I think, so far found the shortest person in the room. Now, if my niece was here, she would qualify. No, you would beat her because my niece, I think, Mickey's daughter, is 4'11". Yeah. Lisa said if my in laws had still been alive when my kids were born, they probably would have had Cherokee Indian names as well. My mother in law has was half Cherokee, half American. Would have been interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Ooh, listen to this. Sandy Chin says Morgana is a Celtic name, means circling sea or bright sea dweller. Ooh, I like that. Berta says Jenny, I'm 5'2". That's taller than you by. I'm actually, if you want me to be completely honest, I'm 5'1 1/4". And I claim that quarter inch. So you're literally 3/4 of an inch taller than me. But I don't believe it. I think you lied on your driver's license. Mm. Lisa says to know what their Indian name would have. Definitely would have been interesting too. Lee says, and on top of that, I was the shortest kid in 5th grade. Till the following year, I grew 24 inches in 12 months. How does that happen? In 1 year, you grew 2 feet tall. Berta says B slaps Jenny now. Nah, girl, nah. Oh, April says Berta, I'm 5'2" too. Morgana says maybe I'm really a mermaid, Sandy. I was gonna ask that too, Kel. Did you have growing pains, Lee? Like I would think growing that fast in that short amount of time would have been painful. Like, because I had what growing pains when I was growing up. Like I remember getting the awfulest pains in my legs when I would like at night when I would sleep. And my mom had some kind of something in a bottle that she would like put in her hands and then rub it on my legs. And I remember being a kid, it smelled mentholish y like, but I don't know what it was. But um Lee says, oh, crafts and coffee with Kristen Kell. There were days I could not get out of bed. I would imagine. The other one says, Christopher. The other one, what? What's the other one? Did I say something that made? Oh, Mickey's 5'1", she says. I know, right, Cynthia? 24 inches in a year. That's unbelievable. Erica, hey, she says, made it easier for you guys to share a bed that way. She had an armrest. You know what? To be honest, Grace spent a lot of time here, and I think I slept in the bed with her one time. In all that time, I think I slept in the bed with her once. I mean, we laid in the bed together all the time, right? That sounds horrible, but you know what I'm saying, right? And there would be times that I would like laying here and we'd chit chat, and then she'd start to fall asleep, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go, because I stayed up later than she did. She would go to bed early, and I would still be up for a few hours, and I wouldn't be ready for bed. And so, and then I didn't want to wake her up. And Dale would be getting home on second shift late at night, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I just slept in the recliner. And Dale slept on the couch. And we gave Grace our bed. She slept right in there. She had the whole bedroom to herself. Um, Baby Cake says, I'm 5'6". Hmm. My mom was 4'11", says Tammy. I'm 5'4". Sherry's 5'6". Lee says, well, it's a Mickey Joe's Crafts and Laughs. Where have you been, young lady? Or he says, where the heck have you been, young lady? Sherry says, nope, I think I'm the shortest. I'm 4'9", if not shorter. Kel says, I claim my quarter-inch too. I'll lose it one day. I know, right? I'm going to keep it as long as I can. Cajun said, we had to custom build our cabinets shorter so I can reach at least the first shelf. Wow. I've got a friend who they had a log cabin that they built. It was gorgeous. I don't think she lives there anymore, but they had custom built her kitchen cabinets to be taller because she's a really tall woman. And she did. They built their kitchen cabinets like, I want to say, like a whole 6 inches taller than normal. And you wouldn't think that that would be a big deal, but when you walk up to somebody's counter that's that much taller, it's like, here. And you're like trying to chop vegetables like this instead of like this, It was really weird. Let's see. I know Morgana says, what were they feeding you? It was eating his Wheaties, right? My mom did that 5'3.5" because I was 6'6". My brother is 6'7", and my dad was 6'3". So she was the midget of the family. Sounds like it, for sure. I mean, that had to have been pretty cool though, because sounds like with a lot of guys, there was probably always at least one guy home when she needed somebody to get something off the top shelf for her, right? And I'm one of those, if I'm in the grocery store and there's something on the top shelf that I can't reach, I used to step on that bottom shelf and like reach. Now I won't do that because I'm afraid I'll fall or whatever, or tear something all to pieces. And so what I do now is I'll like look for something like handy to like try to like scoot it off the shelf for me. And if I can't get that, if I can't do that, then I'll just stand right there and wait for somebody tall to walk by. I'll be like, excuse me, can you get that? I promise I'm not flirting. I just really, really want that whatever box of cereal off that top shelf, Because those guys always get the big head whenever, you're like, can you get something off the shelf for me? You know. Nikki's feverishly crocheting. She's a crocheting fool over there. Oh, and Lee says his sister was 5'10". Wow. Um, Read the text message I sent before that one, Jenny. I had a longer one that was explaining why I said what I did. I didn't have enough room in my text. Oh no, Lisa. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna find it. Oh, I saw that comment, Lisa, and read it about your in-laws. Yeah, I read that one about them being your mother-in-law was half Cherokee and half American, so it would have been interesting to know what their Indian name would have been. Yeah, 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 yeah. It would have been for sure. Thank you, Cynthia, for the Etsy shop link. Thank you, thank you. Kel said I always wanted to be 5'10", but ended up 5'7.25". I strut like I'm 5'8" though. Yeah, they always say that like the tall girls, um, like the first thing you ask a tall girl is, "I bet you played basketball, didn't you?" You know, um, and the tall guys, but like the short girls, I was obviously short, but when I was in school, I played volleyball. Like the short girls play volleyball, right? Um, April says, "Yeah, you do." Yeah, I do. Border. What border is moving? Wait, Jenny, I saw that your border is moving. Reminds me of an LSD trip. The walls are breathing. Oh, you mean the purple? I thought you meant my literal walls. I was like looking. I was like, oh God, what is she talking about? Cynthia. Yeah, now I get it. I get it. I get it. Morgana says, Kelly, you struck, girl. Lee said, I have a piece of information for you on weights that will blow your mind. Um, right, Cajun, you can reach the things on the first things on the shelf, second shelf, but not the things in the back. I keep a set of tongs, like salad tongs. I keep a set of those, and I use them to like reach up on the top shelf and grab things. That's my like, you know how they have those like go grabber things that you can use that you pinch and it pinches something. I just use tongs. They work for me. Um, when my dad met my future husband for the first time, he gave him Miracle Grow because he was bald. He thought it was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bubbles Crafty Corner says, when I was a kid, we had a family friend. He was 7 feet 5 inches tall. Lee said my father was had at home. Natural childbirth back in the day when doctors made house calls. And at birth, weighed, oh my God, I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to handle what he weighed. Cajun says I stand on the bottom shelf. I used to do that, but then I was afraid that I'd like tear something up. Um, don't be dumb, hit that thumb. Billy says I do that too, and I'm 5'2" Oh God, Lee, is that the 20-pound baby story? Said April. Not 20, April, just 17.4. Are you serious? The first thing they ask me all the time. Okay, 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Kel said I did play ball, though, or at least kept the bench warm really good. All right, Mr. Bossy says she's got to go. Tongs, yes, Cajun. Works like a charm. April says, night, Caberta. I'm going to start calling her Caboodle. You guys remember those little caboodles that we used to keep our makeup in all the time? I'm going to start calling her Caboodle. Good night, Caboodle. Kel says, good night, Berta, or Kay something. You did break me, Lee. I'm not. Did she like break the Guinness Book of World Records or something? Lord, at home. It's a God's wonder she did not die. Lee said Grandpa was sent to get ether, and he was too late. My dad was born before he got back. Oh my God. I can't. I mean, you know how big a sack of a 10-pound sack of potatoes is. That's like more than one and a half of those. That's like 1 3/4 of a 10-pound bag of potatoes. How did she do that? No, no. I would have just said, just take me now, Lord, take me now. Tammy says, Lee, your dad weighed 20 pounds. I missed something. Tammy, if you'll scroll up and look, you might miss it. But Lee said his grandmother had his dad when he went at home. It was an at-home birth when doctors still made house calls. And Lee said that his father weighed 17 pounds and 4 ounces. Kel said with a lot of drugs, I'd hope. Right? But, I mean, if the grandpa was sent to get ether, he was too late. By the time he got back with it, she was already had him. Good Lord. Someone asked once how big Grandma was, and I said she was 6'3" and weighed 300 pounds. But what difference does that make? You try to squeeze a watermelon through your nostrils and tell me how it feels, right? Morgana said they would have had to hit me over the head or something. Same, same. I'd have just been like, I'm just gonna lay right here. You all just sit on my stomach and just, I can't. Nope, ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Oh my God. I can't imagine. Lord have mercy. Seriously, though, it's a wonder that she survived that. Honest to goodness. You got slapped by the woman for saying that? Well, she's probably like, you don't need to tell me. I know what it feels like to have a baby. Not a 17-pound one, though. Morgana's like, it ain't happening. Nope. My daughter was 7 pounds and just about died. Well, see, I had both of mine C-section. All right, Tammy, they can tell these days, right? Lee said she was overdue, and I said I hope she did not have one my dad's size. Who was over? Oh, the woman you were talking about? Um, oh, Lord, I can't imagine that. That's why you got slapped by the woman. Okay, I got you. All right, so this kit, I think I'm going to kit this one up. It has got only two ABs, right? But it's a pretty one. It's got a lot of like teals and blues and grays and greens. And it's round. I think it'll go quick. Hopefully it's got quite a bit of color blocking in it. It looks like it would have, but hmm. And I don't know, Kel, what do you think? What do you think in this would be really good to bling out? Like if I had to pick one or two spots, I'm thinking um either I'm thinking like her crown because she's got this really pretty crown right here, like using slivers on that maybe, and then do something special with the like aurora borealis in the background, those lines of aurora borealis. And then I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't know. Kel is like getting good at the whole blinging stuff. Bubbles Crafty Corner said one of my old coworkers has had all three babies. One weighed in at 14 pounds. Her second one weighed in at 16. And her last one that I know of was 18 pounds. Good Lord. Um, Morgana said my daughter was 8.2 pounds and 3 weeks early. They said if they let her go full term, she would have been over 10 pounds. And I said, take her now. Jeez, I cannot imagine. Both of my babies were little bitty babies. Sue says her waistband. Yeah, that would be pretty too. Ooh, and her glove. I didn't think about the glove. She's got that really pretty gloves on. Lee said, I cannot see myself blinging anything up. Why? I'm a purist, says Lee. I mean, I'm pretty plain Jane myself when it comes to diamond paintings. I usually stick to the plan, right? That's what I tend to do. Um, but it is fun to do it every once in a while. I mean, it's fun to do it every time, but I think like Kel didn't just start out doing it. Like Kel has worked her way up to things, you know. Randy's really good at it. Um, oh, T-Mall has released a bling up suggestion for this kit. Frost sparklers are amazing for snow. Yeah, I've got frost. Um, I'm just bad about picking out places to put them. You know, like I'm like an all or nothing kind of person. Like and then I'll just start working my way through, and then by the time I realize what I've done, I've already done a whole section. I'm like, oh crap, I already did that whole section, and I was supposed to put sparklers in there. You know, I should have put them right here. And then I have to pick them off, and then that gets on my nerves, and I just want to go, 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 go. Um, I had C sections, and all three was emergency, and that all weighed 5 pounds occasion. Mine were both under 5 pounds, and they were both full term. So I had little bitty babies, little bitty. Um, Kel said I always bling up eyes and lips. Definitely the crown. Are there no ABs charted? Yeah, there's a yellow and white. 130 and 141 are the only two ABs. So the yellow, I mean, as far as I can tell, the only yellow is in the Aurora Borealis in the sky. That's the only yellow. And then the white AB, the 141, that could be anywhere, probably just everywhere. Um, Tammy said, Jenny, I would bling the bird, the starburst in the dress. Oh, see, I didn't even notice the snowflake in her dress. I didn't even notice that. Mountains and the mountains and the ice pointing thingies. You mean the crown on her head? The ice. It looks like a crown of ice to me. I mean, it's called Ice Princess, and it looks like a crown of ice crystals. Um. Good night, Sandy. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner. Kel says white or blue opal sparklers would be great too. White or blue opal sparklers. Hey, Christy Bigelow. How are you? How are you, my dear? Kel says that's why I plan ahead and ask myself what I want to highlight. Lisa, Cheryl Katz, where did you go? Cajun says, good night, y'all. I had a great time, Jenny. Love y'all bunches. Have a great night. Well, thank you, hun. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. I hope that you, excuse me, you guys, that was a big burp. That was a coffee burp. And now I'm embarrassed. I was going to be all sweet and tell Cajun that, I'm sorry about your mom. I feel bad. And then I burped right in the middle of me getting ready to be all heartfelt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Cajun. I hope that your mom is okay. Okay. And seriously, sending all the prayers. I'm like, burp that out. And I'm mortified that I did that. Oh, the worst. Jenny, check out T-Maw's Facebook group. Am I in her Facebook group? I need to look and see if I'm in there anyway because I don't remember if I am. I don't never check Facebook anymore hardly. Jenny, when you decide what you exchange, put the enhancement container in the place of the regular container. I do that, Tammy, but still sometimes, like, if it's, and when I said all or nothing, that's pretty much how I am. Like, okay, say for instance, if I'm going to switch out, say, 519, right here, this letter H, right? I'm like, I want to switch out every single H for that, no matter where it's at. Because I'm OCD that way. I'm like, if I'm going to use that, then it has to be everywhere, you know? because I'm not good at like picking and choosing, and I really feel like I suck at it. But anyway, um, Kel says I stick with AB's charted and then just add in from there, add on from there. Okay. Well, what I tend to do is go through, okay, what I do is I'll go through, stick to the ABs that are charted, but then I'll go through like the DMC list and kind of like um, match up what ABs I have that or crystals I have that match the DMC. And if I have something that matches, then I'll look to see on the kit if it would look good with that particular DMC crystal or AB compared to the regular drill. And then I'll do that. But as far as sparklers go, I really suck at that because you can look at sparklers and if they're like, they'll look a certain way in your tray, like when you shake them out, they look a certain color, right? But then when you put them on your diamond painting and your diamond painting is hanging up on a wall, it's not the same color. The color is not the same hanging upright as it is flat on a tray. Does that sound, does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying? And so I'm never sure that I'm going to like it. So what I'll do with the sparklers is lay a few down and then I'll take it and hang it up somewhere, like with magnets on the side of my refrigerator or something, and stand back and look at it. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. Or no, I don't like it. So it's like a lot of them will throw a different color than what you really want. It looks one way flat and then a totally different way when it's upright. And that gets on my nerves. Everybody's saying good night to Cajun. Lord, I cannot believe I had that big, massive burp fest. Right when I was trying to be all sweet and tell her that I'm thinking about her and her mom. Ugh, burp. That was disgusting. God, I can't believe I did that. Ugh. Bubbles Crafty Corner said I only had one and she was tiny. I was in labor with her for 36 plus hours and ended up having a C-section. Lisa Brown says, sorry, did I miss anything good? I was talking to my passengers about the restaurant his family owns, and his family has a nice restaurant. Anyway, let me know if I missed anything good. Nothing really, Lisa, except for me belching all over my live stream. I mean, that was pretty bad. Um, let me get caught up with you guys. Okay, didn't say LOL. It's all good, girl. Love you. I knew I would eventually get to the laughing comments. Oh, mortified, right? Oh my God. Oh, somebody probably clipped that, didn't they? Oh, that was the worst. Lisa said, never be embarrassed to burp if you can't burp like a man. Hold on. Now I can't see on my glasses. Lisa said, never be embarrassed to burp. If you can't burp like a man and you can't burp, I'm sorry. I did not say that. But if you burp, it feels good and be proud. Kel said, that's what I do, Jenny. What? The burp part or the DMC part, Kel? Correct. They look different on the canvas next to all the other colors. Right, they do. And ABs can be like that too. Like, for instance, the 310, like, I didn't even know any different. When I first started diamond painting, I was like, ooh, 310 AB, that's pretty, that'll be pretty. But then when you're trying to use 310 ABs where 310s are supposed to go, it don't make sense because 310 ABs are green and blue. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, a 310 AB is not going to make sense being exchanged where a normal 310 should be. It's just not going to pan out. Tammy said, I don't know how to replace slivers, sparklers, etc. I only know how to exchange out with some same DMC. Yeah. Kel said, I place a few and see if it looks good and makes sense. If not, I veto it out and remove the few I've placed. Yeah. He said it happens. Jenny, stop stress. Cynthia said, Tammy, have you checked out T-Mall's YouTube channel? Kel said, friend, your burps are cute. Yeah, that was funny. Tammy said, yeah, Cynthia, I watch her every Friday. Every Friday night with T-Mall. Don't burp on this channel, though, said Kel. Oh. Thank you for dropping that link. Thank you for that, Kel. That's my crime channel, you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet and you love a good true crime story or trials that are forever and ever long, amen, then come join us. We've been hanging out every day, all day, on the Crime Cafe Live channel that Kel linked there. I appreciate it. I think the last I checked, I had 125 subscribers over there. Yay! 125. That's awesome, you guys. So we have usually what? Anywhere from 5 to 10 people in there pretty much consistently. I mean, I'll have upwards of 15, 16 in there sometimes. Later in the day, it gets a little bit more people in there because, people are getting off work or out of here or there, getting up, picking kids up, that kind of thing. But yeah, we love it. It's been fun over there. So I'd love for you guys to join us if you haven't yet. Lee says no, but I can go back and clip it. Christy, you did miss a burp. I literally was sitting here trying to be all sweet to Cajun. She was getting ready to leave, and I was trying to tell her thanks for joining, and then I was thinking about her and her mom, and just out came a big old burp. Just right out in front of God and everybody. Tammy says, I just can't make decisions. I get overwhelmed. I do too. I do the same thing. April says, Jenny, when you laugh for real, it makes me laugh out loud. Oh, thank you, April. Oh, I appreciate that. But, oh, Lord have mercy. Tammy, she also has videos on how many spaces big bling drills take up. Okay, so she does. She does do that. And I can't remember, but I feel like the slivers take up, like, is it it's like 3.5 for the long ones, and then the half slivers are 1.5 or something. 2.5. I can't remember. But I do really like the slivers. They look really good in certain situations. Oh, Cynthia said I'll second that, April. Good night, Sue. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And here come the snorts. Oh my God. Steph says, I've been working, but your giggles are better than how you say lawyer. We have fun on that channel. Yay for you and us. Yeah, we do have fun. We do. Sherry says there were times when I would be at my grandparents and they were 100% Italian. Every time I would burp, she would put more food on my plate. And every time I would tell her I'm full. Oh my gosh. Well, don't they say though that a burp is a sign of is like a compliment to in some places that a burp is a compliment to the chef or something? I don't know. Billy says West Coast, we are awake. Well, yeah, you're awake. It is what 8:21 p.m. for you. It's 11:21 here. Yeah, it depends on the case too. Hannah Payne did have a lot more viewers. Um, but honestly, with that one, what happened with that day that I had an influx of people over there was because um, I think it was Law and Crime Network's stream went down or something, and um, somehow or another mine was still playing, and so people left there and found mine. And so that's how that happened. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. And that's why I had to go make the Crime Cafe channel because I wasn't expecting that big of a bunch of people on my craft channel. And I just was like, oh my God. So I was planning on making a crime channel anyway. I just had to do it a lot sooner than I expected because there were so many people that plopped over in here. Um, oh, good Lord, Lisa. Somebody won a contest with her burps? Yeah. Ooh. Kel said, yep, that channel is doing great and look forward to seeing everyone every morning. Yeah, Kel, joins us first thing. And there are crime scene puns and jokes, yeah. We always have our crime time jokes, that's true. Better up than back, right, Christy? Time travel. We do that. Time warp. Yes, only after you eat. There we go. Um, yes, Tildell is cooking so good you got gases coming out of your lunch maker. Mm. Steph said people also came to yours because the chat was much more civilized. That's true. Yeah, we did hear that a lot more than everybody was coming over and saying that the chat was like grown up and not a bunch of like heathens in other people's chats. The bigger the chats get, the more cuckoo cachoos you get. Cynthia says, Steph, you're in my thoughts and prayers. If you ever want to hang out, message me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Yeah, we did, didn't we, Lee? Grinch, our friend over there. Kel says, unfortunately, air tends to come out my other end. Well, same. I mean, you know, Steph, we're very respectful in chat, even when we disagree. Yes, 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 yes. Steph, it's normal to isolate like that. I think so. Um, because I think it's just a natural, emotional response. It's a natural human response. So, Lisa said, "Yeah, burps are compliment for Germans. My ex boyfriend's mom was German, and every time we ate there and I burped, she said, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Kel said, air happens. It did happen, yes. Well, you guys, it's 11:25. I think I'm going to jump out of here a couple minutes early. Dale is in there asleep on the couch, and he's ready for bed. He's got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, he's ready for bed. So I'm gonna get out of here, close up my cloffice, and let him get some sleepy poo. And tomorrow is Friday, though. Friday. I'm hoping Abigail will be live tomorrow night. I haven't checked with her yet. I'm sure T-Mall will be live. And then Saturday, we got Grace and all that, all the, Mindy and all kinds of things. So, don't forget to shop this week, says Cynthia. Yes, 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 yes. You guys, I still have Red Hot's Snap Dots left, and the winter scents are going. So I wanted to have some more Valentine's scents this week, but my stuff didn't get here in time. One of my things that I really desperately need won't be here till Saturday, and I thought it was supposed to be here this last Tuesday or Wednesday, and then it got delayed, so I don't know. But anyway, hold on. Lurkers and workers, yes. If there's anybody in Lurkville 939, that means workers and lurkers, you guys. All my Lurkville 939 peeps, throw your hands up in the air like you just don't care. Give me an emoji and let me know you're working and lurking. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for the reminder, Cynthia Bujak. Steph says, I heard a podcast talking about Gypsy Rose and they were saying Munchausen sounds like a German steakhouse, and I'll never forget it. It's kind of true. It does, right? Um, I love you lots too, Cynthia. Kel says, any workers and lurkers? Yes, lurkers and workers. Peep out of the bushes and just say hello, hello. Steph says, night, Jenny, you planning to stream on Crime Cafe tomorrow? Of course. I will be there probably 9:15 because that's when you know who is supposed to be there. Lord help us if he's actually on time in the morning. We'll see how that goes. Lee says, okay, have a good night. Talk to you later on tomorrow. Let's see if Tucker will be on time after the threats, right? Oh my goodness. Good night, Mary Lou. Sherry has a package delayed due to weather. Yeah, that's what my issue is too. Hey, Cynthia Gant. There's a worker and lurker. How are you, dear? How are you? I feel another burp coming, you guys. Goodness gracious. It's good to see you, Cynthia. Hey, Elissa. Hello, hello, girl. Hello. Christy Bigelow, Amelia, Steph, and April are both like, Elissa. Um, totally lurking. Lurking. I'll try to be awake. Matt will probably be home until 11, so earbuds are necessary. Okie dokie, artichoke. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. You totally lurked, said April. She did. We never did learn her real name, Cynthia, but I'm telling you, I'm calling her Caboodle. And April is calling her, what did you decide, April? Caberta. I think April's calling her Caberta, and I'm calling her Caboodle. So, um, Caberta. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Cynthia and Kel. Um, anybody, all my mods, thank you so much for the help in here, posting all the links and stuff. I love you for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lee thinks he's got it. What did you say, Karen? Did you say Karen? Tammy said I'm calling her K Berta. Yeah, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up before you guys leave. I would appreciate it. That's what I thought, Lee. That's what I thought you said. She all caps you. You saw that, right? She all caps you when you said Karen. That's what I was thinking, April, too. I was like, but is Karen a native name? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys. I will see you later, taters. Have an excellent, excellent weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye. Love you.